Ready to go. Let's get this thing rocking in 3, 2, 1, go.
We're back in the upper bracket. We've got our Red Alliance, your number 1 seed alliance, continuing their very productive autonomous routine. Just as I say that, 254 missing a cue. Both alliances failing to grab one of the game pieces staged at midfield. But they now break away as their drivers step forward, take their controls. 54-19 doing their signature move, grabbing up cubes from the ground in midfield, shooting them into the community for their partners to push onto the hybrid nodes. Meanwhile, on blue, some heavy contact courtesy of the Chezy Poofs. It's 29-10 and 16-19. Score for the Blue Alliance, make up the deficit that they have to red. 54-19, misplaced for that shot. They shoot it into the Blue Alliance loading zone. But that's okay, they've already got another game piece. They're gonna shoot it onto one of their hybrid nodes. Blue Alliance now just a couple points behind your Red Alliance. This match is closer than we might have expected. Under 90 seconds left. 254. That's the Chezy Poofs, the 5-time world champs, placing a cone, as are the Citrus Circuits, completing the link for Red Alliance. Up a creek, 29-10, and strike zone for blue. All three of those robots incredible in their own right, trying to make up what small deficit they do have to the Red Alliance. It is now tied. The Blue Alliance now up with under a minute to go. The real-time scores now showing the Blue Alliance just down by a small margin. Any calamity for either side of the field could be the difference maker in this match. The Red Alliance now supercharging nodes, multiple supercharged nodes on the bottom row. On the Blue Alliance side of the field, the Blue Alliance is only one game piece away from supercharging those nodes. Strike zone, placing a cone. Their first supercharged node of the match. The Blue Alliance is up with under 30 seconds remaining. It's going to be all about these charge stations. Neither alliance committing to those charge stations, wanting to get those last second game pieces on. 12 seconds remaining. The Red Alliance has 54-19 staged on the charge station. The Blue Alliance now has all three of their teams staged on the charge station. They're going to get level before time expires as we end that incredible match. We have your results. Just 3 points the margin. It's gonna be your Red Alliance advancing through the upper bracket, 221 to 218. Not all is lost for the Blue Alliance. They will be sticking around in the lower bracket. Let's see where both these alliances end up. Your number 1 alliance, they're going to be playing in match 11 against the winner of our next match, match 8. While the Blue Alliance in that match will be playing as red in match 9. 2 matches away from now against the number 2 seed alliance. RSN, take us through that match.
Both alliances played such insane matches. Super great work from both our 1st and 5th seed. Francis, Evan, what did you think?
I gotta say, this is why we come to Chezy Champs. These are the kind of matches you want to see here at this event. 2 excellent alliances going toe to toe all the way until the very end. Fouls coming into play there a little bit, but an extraordinarily close set of points there. Tons of supercharging. Evan, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, monster scores by both alliances. I don't think anybody would have believed earlier that 218 points would be a losing score. That is what we're seeing here. And I mean, ultimately, it's just little execution things. Both alliances had a couple misses in auto pickups, so that's something to clean up. It also looked like on Red Alliance, they had Berkelium chucking cubes over. They had a couple nodes where they ended up with 3 cubes in a, basically in a hybrid node. Only 2 of those actually count. So there's more points available for these teams, which is absolutely insane to think about.
I mean, if you are any of the other robots at this, or any of the other alliances at this competition, and you're going up against the 5th seed in the losers bracket, you should be shaking in your boots, because this alliance comes to play.
Yep.
And on top of all this, last round we saw 2910 busted.
Yeah.
They broke their robot and fixed it, and then came back and did this performance here with their alliance partners on blue.
Yeah, obviously a really practiced pit crew, able to go in there, fix what needs to be fixed. They probably actually just did a complete arm swap. We've seen them do it before at earlier events in the season. So just incredible stuff. And yeah, I mean, the lower bracket is going to be insane.
Cutthroat.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Spectrum and their alliance upcoming in match 9 here is going to have a tough job to beat 2910. They're going to be out for blood for sure. But before that, we've got match 8. We see the return of 4414 High Tide and their alliance partners up against Peninsula Robotics and their partners over on blue.
Yeah, both of these are super high power alliances. We saw Bare Metal pull off the side climb at the end of their last match. They, not really pressed for time in that one, but if they need to run another cycle, that is an X factor here that we can look out for. So it's going to be great. These are going to be some super high scores, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yep, let's throw it down to the